Okay, Holden, 10 stitches have done the job. I nodded curtly. This was the 4th time in 2 months he'd been in the emergency room for reckless behavior. After 24 to 48 hours, wash around the cut with clean water twice a day. Do not use hydrogen peroxide or alcohol like last time. It only slows the healing. You can cover the wound with a thin coating of petroleum jelly and a non-stick bandage. Apply more jelly and replace the bandage daily. I know the drill, Doc. Do you, Holden? Because I remember explaining to you that one day your daredevil stunts would lead you to the basement and not the emergency room. The 16-year-old grunted. I'm gonna be famous, Doc. Come on. I sighed and sat back in my chair, stripped my gloves off, and tossed them into the trash. Holden, I know your mom works 3 jobs and isn't home a lot, but I can't continue to ignore the fact that you're getting seriously injured. I'm the chief resident, but I have superiors to answer to. You can't call child services, Doc. Come on. His once sarcastic teenage expression morphed into sheer worry. Then stop trying to break every bone in your body. This is your last chance. I rolled my seat closer, narrowed my eyes, and pointed right at his face. And don't think going to a different hospital will mean I won't find out. I have eyes everywhere in Westford. His shoulders slumped. Yeah, okay, Doc. I'll calm down. Thank you. And maybe hug your mother. The poor woman hasn't smiled in years. You're going to put her in an early grave with your antics. I will, Doc. Sit tight. I'll get the nurse. I pulled open the curtain and headed over to the nurse's station where Sherry was entering something into a tablet.
You need me to call Protective Services, Dr. Brennan?
No, Sherry. He gave me his word he'd cool it. Once his mom arrives, go ahead and discharge him. She sighed and finally looked at me.
I get that you don't want him to be taken from his mom, and they likely wouldn't with how crowded everything is, but all these chances are one day gonna get him killed.
Questioning me, Sherry? I quirked a brow at her. The familiar itch of irritation was crawling its way up my spine. Too many people questioned everything I said and did. The one place where I could be exactly what I wanted and thrive was supposed to be inside the walls of Crestfall Hospital.
A little, but you're the chief resident, and you can do no wrong in Dr. Romali's eyes.
Dr. Romali was my attending physician, and I wasn't sure if it was the fact that he knew I was the boss of the Irish mob in these parts, or if he genuinely believed I was a great doctor. But he let me get away with a whole hell of a lot. Thanks, Sherry. Without another word, I spun on my heel and moved on to the next patient.